Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Josh and I sell used goods on eBay, and also a little bit here today we're going to be talking about my vendor booth I have. Mine is at a place called the Shabby Shack Flea Market, and it's one of these types of situations where you can go in, leave your stuff, people can come in and buy it. It's not a flea market where you got to sit in there and sell everything. That's not what I'm looking for. Now, my philosophy with my booth is really I'm using it to get rid of some of the lower end stuff from bulk purchases that still have some value, but it's not worth me putting online. So lots of different things I sell in here. Lately, I've been selling a ton of music, whether that be CDs, records, cassettes, all sorts of stuff like that. With CDs and cassettes, I usually don't list them online unless they're at least $7 plus shipping, records at $10 plus shipping, just because it takes a little more time to box them up and condition's kind of important there. So those are all going in the booth for $1 to $3 depending on what they are, and they're selling really good in there. So that's kind of a way I'm getting these huge bulk buys of just all sorts of media or different things and then sticking it in the booth. My booth is probably 75% media, whether that be the musics or video games, or even put a few books in there, but books, they're really not selling locally in my experience. I'm about to just pull them all out of this booth, honestly, because it's wasted space. And that is the biggest thing you really need to be thinking about in these vendor booth situations, is how can I maximize the space I have? I'm still not happy with the setup I have in here, but I'll throw up some pictures for you guys here to kind of give you an idea. Is I'm looking for things that, even though they might be low dollar, they're not taking up a lot of space in my booth, and therefore I'm able to get quite a bit on a per square footage basis. Because when you're paying for a space like this, a big part of the cost is going to be the per square foot a big part of the cost is going to be the per square foot price that you're paying. Here I'm paying $25 for the whole month for my little 2x4 foot booth, and also a 10% fee on top of that. That 10% fee is covering credit card charges and different things like that, and it's putting a little money in their pocket. If you're not careful, you can definitely lose some money in these situations, and I know a lot of vendors do, just buying stuff, putting it in here, barely making rent or maybe not even making rent, and that's not the way to do things. I price things cheap, make them sell, and turn over for a quick profit. Also, another thing you do not want to do is you do not want to invest a lot of time in this. I make between like $50 to $150 a month, and that's not much, but my time invested is always very, very small. I stop by here at most once a week, and usually it's only about 3, maybe 2 to 3 times a month. And I'm in and out 5-10 minutes. So all in all, stocking my booth is taking less than 30 minutes a day, or excuse me, 30 minutes a month. Every single month, less than 30 minutes there. I've got maybe another hour pricing things, putting tags on them, but that is being really generous there. And honestly, a lot of times I'm having my 10-year-old daughter help out, put prices on things, because she wants to earn a little extra money and do some chores around the house or whatever. So that's something she can do. She can put prices on price tags, put them on stuff, and it's great. So honestly, I'm not going over 2 hours a month, bringing in $50 to $150 a month. I see nothing wrong with that. I think it's a good investment for my time right now. It's a great way to get rid of kind of this extra merchandise that maybe I can make a little bit by bulking it up on eBay, but this is also a lot of fun. I like going in here, putting the stuff in here, and yeah. So that's my philosophy on the vendor's booth. I'll be sharing definitely somewhere in this video, get you some pictures of this, but $50 to $150 a month for 2 hours of work, I don't see a problem with that. If that's too low for you, do something else. But in my opinion, it's a lot of fun, good money, and yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure and leave me a comment down below whether you have a vendor booth or not, have considered one, had one and hated it. Let me know your experiences with having a booth like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.